It's Angie from the library again, and I'm here with another Tasty Explorations video for you today. And I'm really excited about this book. For those of you that know me, I love to go camping and spend time in the great outdoors with my family. And so this month's book is called Cook It Wild, and it is by Chris Nuttall-Smith. And it says, it's sensational prep-ahead meals for camping, cabins, and the great outdoors. And this really is a fun book. You don't have to be a camper or an extreme outdoor explorer to enjoy this book. It's well written, it's fun, the photographs are great. I even like the little what would you say, knowledge or tidbits about how to camp, even like how to deal with your trash or keep your food safe or set up a campfire properly so you can actually cook within the hot coals. There's tips on how to get clean water and to make sure drinking water is safe. But there's also just a lot of fun and simple recipes where you can prep some of your food ahead of time at home in your kitchen, which is a lot easier sometimes, to be honest, than outside at your campsite. And then you're able to bring some of that stuff with you that's already prepped, and so then there's not as much work for yourself at mealtime at the campsite. So it really just depends on what you're interested in. There's breakfast ideas, there's drinks, there's, snacky type foods. There's even, there's one about ribs, having a spare rib party at the campfire. So the recipe I chose to make today, it's called a bikini sandwich. And basically it's a grilled cheese, a grilled hot ham and cheese. But I like how he kind of says, this is what you do at home, here's your ingredients, and then when you get to camp, this is what you do. And of course, now grilled cheese isn't that hard, right? But it's still fun, and he still tries to dress it up a little bit. So he wants you to use things like Emmenthal cheese. Now that's a fancy cheese. I couldn't get a hold of any of that. And then you're supposed to use a prosciutto ham, a thinner sliced unsmoked ham, so that's a little more flavorful. And then when you choose your bread, you want to go with a brioche bread or a sourdough rather than plain old white Wonder bread, So, and then salted butter as your butter. So it's a basic grilled ham and cheese sandwich, but he's offering you options to make it a little more fancy, a little more fun. But he really is a funny author. For example, he tells you to butter both sides of the sandwich, and then in parentheses he says things like, butter gaps give sandwich lovers the sads. So there's all these little fun little moments within the book where his humor is definitely shining through. So if you are interested in checking out this book, stop at the library and get it. And you don't have to be a big outdoor enthusiast. Like I said, there's just some fun, easy to make recipe ideas, lots of tricks on how to cook ahead so that you just have a little prep time. It's actually, I would think, would be a great book for say you're planning a party or a barbecue for the weekend, but you have time to prep ahead some of the stuff. The way he sets up the recipes is you could do a lot of the prep work like the day before, and then you just do the cooking part the next day. And you don't have to leave. You don't have to be sleeping in a tent. It can just be used at home as well. So definitely give it a try. I'm going to show you what our toasty bikini sandwiches turned out to look like. All right, here they are. Yummy, delicious, toasted hot ham and cheese sandwiches. Of course, like I said, grilled cheese is not difficult, but you know, just wanted to try something that he suggested. Didn't use all the fancy cheese, but they'll be delicious for our lunches at school and work tomorrow. So it's a great make ahead idea. Okay, so I hope that you are having a great start to your summer and that you come and check out the cookbook for this month. Let me know what you make. Let me know if you made it outside or if you went camping with some of these recipe ideas. It's really fun to try cooking and different ideas in different ways. So I hope you all continue to have a great summer, and we'll see you at the library. Bye!